Hello guys, today we're going to talk about, you know what? No, can't do this anymore, YouTube. It's time to shake things up.
Oh look, it's Michelangelo. No it's not, it's the door. We're going outside.
Today we're talking about Gremlins as we walk into the dark living room. This might not be a good angle to film at. That's better, but boy is this camera heavy.
What if we actually went outside? How crazy would that be? It's so bright. Oh.
Okay, we're not gonna go outside because it's way too noisy out there, but I've gotta find somewhere more interesting to do these videos. How does this look, YouTube? I'll buy a clock. Now it will be the most Christmassy vlog ever with barely my head in the frame. Or we can go in the shower where it probably sounds like a She and Him album. If you look really closely into the monitor, it goes into infinity. I don't know what this is all about. I guess I'm just trying to spice up the vlogs. But right now, holding my camera upside down feels like the most dangerous thing. Today we're going to talk about Gremlins. I don't know why I feel so shaky right now. It was executive produced by Steven Spielberg and written by Chris Columbus, who did not discover America, but he did direct Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, and wrote Home Alone, another great Christmas movie. And it was directed by Joe Dante, who also did Gremlins 2, The Burbs, Inner Space, Explorers, just a lot of great, like, family-friendly but kind of dark movies in the 80s. And that's basically how you describe this movie. It's family-friendly-ish. It is implied that two major characters get run over by a tractor and just crushed to death. But they show up in the sequel, so I guess they're okay. The plot is basically this guy, Billy Peltzer, gets a Christmas gift. It is a mogwai. What are mogwais? They're gremlins. He gets it as a present, as a pet, for Christmas. It takes place at Christmas, obviously. And there's 3 rules to these mogwai. You can never get them wet, you can never get them into light, bright light, and do not, whatever you do not feed them after midnight. Guess what happens? Yep. Turns out that when he gets this cute little mogwai named Gizmo wet, he multiplies into other little mogwais. And then when you feed those mogwais after midnight, they turn into not so cute things. I wonder what would happen if he just fed Gizmo after midnight. Would Gizmo, the cute little mogwai, turn into an evil gremlin? Gremlins 3 plot. What I love about this movie is a lot what I liked about Krampus. It's very dark, but it kind of has this family atmosphere. It's very Christmassy. The movie set that is obviously a movie set that acts as the town in the movie is also the set from Back to the Future. Just a little tidbit, the town in Gremlins is pretty much Hill Valley, California, just covered in snow. This movie was so dark, in fact, that the ratings board basically couldn't decide whether or not to give it a PG or an R. It wasn't really that intense to be an R, but it was a little too intense to be PG. So because of this movie and basically Temple of Doom, Steven Spielberg basically suggested that why don't they just make a rating in between PG and R? They could call it PG-13. This movie also has really great effects. The gremlins themselves are puppets and sometimes animatronic, and while not every shot looks great, a lot of it still really holds up. Gremlins is truly a Christmas movie for people who like a little bit of chaos and mayhem with their Christmas movies. It's a good thing gremlins aren't real and they don't get into our machines, or else this vlog might be ruined.